Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Today is Thoughtful Thursday, and here's a question for you to think about today is, what is my purpose? Why am I here on this earth? And how do I know that I'm doing the things that God has called me to do? Those are some great questions for us to think about and to ponder. And some of them are answered right here in Psalm 139. All week we've been going through Psalm 139, talking about how God is the God who knows us personally. God the Father, the creator of the universe, the creator of you. He created you on purpose, and he has a plan and a purpose for you. And that's what this is all about here. Psalm 139, starting in verse 13, we'll be reading 13 through 16, says this: "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." One thing that a great practice for us to do is to say that verse over and over and over again. Why? Because it gives us confidence and it gives us assurance that we were created on purpose and that he didn't make a mistake, and that that his works are wonderful. That, hey, you did a good job, God. But so many times we look in the mirror and we look at social media and we see other people and we feel like God made a mistake. I don't have the giftings that others do. And we can go down a rabbit trail, and we can go down into the pit of self-pity. And that's one of the greatest tools that the enemy, Satan, uses against us. And that is something that we need to continue to strive forward. We need to run the race with perseverance, is what the author of Hebrews says. And we can't get tripped up. We can't allow the sin of comparison to get us tripped up and be in the pit of self-pity. So let's choose not to do that. We need to be confident that God's works are wonderful and that we are fearfully and we are wonderfully made. Verse 15, "My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place. When I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." So here's the thing. God knows us personally. He created us on purpose, and he has a plan for our tomorrow, our next week, our next month. And so how do we know, what's the purpose? What do we do? Well, we go to our creator. We go to our manual. We find out and we discover that God's plan for our life is to be in communion with him and to be a blessing to others. See, every good gift that you have, all the talents, whatever you have was given to you from God. And if you want more, I've talked about this before, you want more, be faithful with what God has given you, what he has entrusted you with right now. And he is a God of generosity. He wants to give you more. But we have to be faithful and we have to honor what God has entrusted to us today. So let's choose to do that. Let's choose to go to the Lord. Let's choose to honor him. Let's choose to discover what he has for us and say, God, how can I honor you with my day today? God, how can I be a blessing to somebody else today? God, reveal to me. God, open up my eyes, open up my ears. Help me to be in tune to your spirit today and just see what God does in and through you today. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.